Wednesday.
I'm Nancy.
I'm Cece.
And I'm Liz. And this is
Lemme Call My Sis. As you can probably tell from the title, we are sisters. And one thing about us is we love to be on the phone with each other.
Tea time.
Yeah, we love to chit chat almost all day, every day, almost.
No, literally.
But we live very different lives, but think very much alike. I guess
twinsies.
I guess that's siblings
I don't
for
know
you.
if I'd go that far, but
Yes.
yeah, we definitely will start the conversation on one topic and then we end up somewhere like that has nothing to do with it. So they're always fun. So we thought it'd be cool to bring those conversations on camera and share it with everyone.
Hope you enjoy.
Yeah. So before we get started, we're just going to give you guys a quick little background on each of us, and we will start with Nancy.
Yes, I'm Nancy. I'm the oldest.
And how old are you, Nancy?
That's 30-something plus. Okay?
30 plus.
30 plus. I am married, and then I have 2 kids, a boy and a girl. Elena's will be 17. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And then Adam will be 2 next month.
We're already planning the party.
Yeah. Yep.
And then your husband's name?
Tyler.
She didn't want to share that. Poor Tyler.
Whatever. I said I was married, okay?
Yeah, and I'm Cece. I'm 30, and Nancy's 4 years older than me, so you can figure out the math there.
Yeah, and she's 4 years older than me.
Yeah. Okay, we haven't even gotten to you yet, so relax. Yeah, I'm 30. I'm single.
Ready to mingle.
No, I am not.
Hit her up,
Absolutely
guys.
not. No, I'm happily
And let me
single.
guess. She's gonna say she's a dog mom, guys.
I'm a dog mom. I don't have
Jesus
any
Christ.
kids, but I have my baby boy. His name is Comet. And yeah. Go ahead, Lise.
Take it
since you want to
away.
interrupt me.
Yes.
That wasn't interrupting you. Anyways, I'm Liz. How old am I? I'm 26.
4 years younger than me,
So I'm
as you pointed out.
26 years old.
Yeah.
I have 2 daughters, and then I'm in a committed relationship. And
We're waiting for that ring, y'all.
Soon to be engaged.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yes.
And that's it.
All right, and then we thought it would be fun to do a sisters tag today so that you can get to know us a little bit more. So Nancy will start us off with the first question.
Yes. So the first question is, who is the loudest?
Easy.
Take a guess, guys.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So it's that one, which you can probably hear from the podcast.
Okay, look, I told them to turn the volume down a little bit on my mic because I'm way louder than them. I got it from my mama. I'm not the
So
only loud
she's
person.
loud. My mom's loud.
And
my
your
daughter's loud.
husband.
My husband's loud. I'm like surrounded by all these loud people.
We were like,
I'm
what are the chances that you complain about us
Yes.
all the time and then you go and marry someone
That is
who's
so funny.
just
He
like
is.
us?
He'll be in the other room, and it's like I have him right next to me. I'm like, do you have to be so loud?
Yeah. Okay, actually, I want to throw in a question about that. Out
Yeah.
of me, Mom, and Tyler, who do you think is the loudest?
I don't even know.
I think it's mom, though.
I don't even. You know what? Actually, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's
Mom?
mom.
Really?
I think so.
Because when we
Tyler
were
can
living
get loud.
downstairs,
I
I
mean-
literally heard mom's conversation word for
Yeah,
word.
yeah.
Like as if she was right next to
as
you.
if she was right next
yeah,
to
Yeah.
that's true. I low-key thought they were going to say me because they complain
You are pretty
about
loud,
it.
but
yeah, but I think they're
Mom-
louder. I think
You
Tyler,
think both of them are louder than
Yes.
me? That's
I think mom
shocking.
takes the crown.
because Tyler too. Like he'll be outside and I can hear him inside. I'm like, how
Dead.
is this even possible?
Yeah.
But anyways, yes.
That's shocking. I really
Yeah.
thought y'all were going to say
Yeah.
I was the loudest. I thought
Yeah.
maybe Mom. I didn't think Tyler was louder
no,
than me.
he is.
Well, I don't live with him. That's why I'm saying
Yeah,
mom
yeah.
for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, because at least she'll talk, but I don't hear her.
Yeah.
Those two, I hear them everywhere. I'm like, where
Yeah.
are you?
I feel like my volume goes up and down.
Yeah,
Where-
no, theirs
No,
stays the
yeah,
same.
theirs
Never mind.
stays high.
Yeah.
Theirs
Oh,
stays
yeah.
like mom thinks she's whispering and I still hear her.
Yeah. Oh no, Mom can't
Yeah.
whisper, but I don't think
Yeah.
I can either. But I'm like a little better
Yeah.
than her. But
Yeah. Anyways, next
so
question.
from us three, me. But there's definitely competition in the
Yeah.
entire
Yeah.
family.
Sadly.
All right, and then question number 2: who is the quietest? From us three, is this one right here? And if you're not watching us, it's Lise.
Yes.
She is
please.
100%.
The youngest.
The youngest. She's the quietest. But I feel like overall you're the quietest, but then sometimes me and her get into like a silly goofy mode where we're both pretty loud and
Yeah.
obnoxious. So like she
Where it pisses people
Obnoxious?
off.
and
is a
Nancy
great word for that.
hates it, especially
Yeah.
when we do it in public.
They act like toddlers.
We don't
And
act
Nancy
like
can't
toddlers.
see us
And
having
it's
a
like-
nice
and it's
moment.
embarrassing.
happiness and it's
embarrassing,
playfulness.
Yes.
where I
because
think
I'm
it's
like, how old
healthy.
are you guys? Because I feel like I'm with my toddler
Well, it's
right
because
now.
Nancy doesn't know how to laugh.
We just
where she's,
enjoy
like,
life.
crying.
We're like
Whatever.
on the floor,
Yeah.
crying, and we say the dumbest shit. And
Yeah,
Nancy,
they do say the dumbest
Nancy
shit.
Gets so Nancy gets so embarrassed by us, and then I
Yeah.
think that makes us like enjoy it
Yeah.
even more.
Because we'll be like, look at this girl.
And I'm like, look at these children.
We'll be like, I'm
So,
sorry, my happiness brings
Yeah.
you down.
Anyways,
But,
next question.
Yeah, so overall, Lise, but
Who
she has her
is
moments.
more sensitive?
That's kind of a hard one.
That is a hard one. Because at first I thought it was me. But then, wait, insensitive in what sense?
I don't know.
'Cause it
Let's
depends.
define it.
It just
I don't
depends.
know. What do we? Yeah. What kind of
Because
definition?
it depends
do we
on the
want?
scenario.
That's why I said I think that's kind of a hard one. I think in different scenarios we all kind of like take turns.
I think as far as like jokes.
I think emotionally, it's her.
emotionally.
Lise.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Emotionally.
Emotionally, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think so.
I think that's what that means. I think that's what they meant.
I think so. Yeah. Like who's the most sensitive?
Yeah, like, yeah.
Like who gets in their fields?
Correct.
Quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely me.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think it would be you, right?
Yeah,
think
I
so
would
too.
admit that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if I wanted to, I could get in my feelings right the second.
Oh, we know. You could
Yeah.
start crying right now.
Unprovoked.
yeah.
Like
I
swear to God.
literally nobody does a thing to her.
Yeah.
Like, I
And
can
she's
picture
just
her, like,
walking around with the cloud on
the
her
Adele
head
song
with
and then
raining.
just crying.
I
With the
love
what?
Adele.
With the Adele song.
Oh my god.
And her, like,
Yeah.
I would 100% do that.
Oh my
Especially on a
gosh. Yes,
rainy
you would.
day with some like depressing songs.
Did you hear what I said? I said Lisa's the type that walks around with a rainy cloud
Yeah.
on her head, like when they have like the.
sadness from
Yeah.
Inside Out.
I'm
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
I
dead.
would definitely be
You
like
think
that.
you're sadness?
No, I'm saying I can get sadness.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can be like
yeah,
sadness.
You can.
oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
I'm a mixture of sadness and joy. Actually,
Yeah.
I'm a mixture of all of them.
I think all of us are
Everything.
kind of a
Yeah,
mixture of all
yeah.
of them. It's just some of
Definitely
us have
anxiety.
like more. Yeah, anxiety.
Okay, let's not get
Okay.
there.
All right. The question was who's
Next
the most
question.
sensitive, and we're at our conclusion. Lise.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Lise is the most sensitive. All right. Are you a dog person or a cat person? I am obviously a dog person.
Yeah, we're all dog people, I think.
Yeah, I hate cats.
Yeah.
I can't do cats.
I mean, I'm an animal lover, so I love them all, but I'm allergic to cats, which I found out last year. But yeah,
That's embarrassing.
That's not
Okay.
embarrassing. A lot of people are. Well, are they? Are a lot of people allergic to cats?
I have no clue, but I hate cats and cats hate me, so I stay away.
I like them. It's just my.
yeah,
but
it's
I love.
just like-
they're not a dog.
It's just like they're everywhere. They can jump and like then their claws and then they mess up furniture. Yeah, that's
Which
not,
there's a you could say a lot for dogs too, especially if they're not trained. But
oh yeah, but
dogs are dogs.
But I feel like it's their claws that get you because, like, if they wanted to scratch your face off, they can.
yeah.
They could like literally
a
attack
dog can bite you.
Well, if you
Yeah.
don't
Not that
train
I'm
it,
advocating for cats.
not
Like
that
I
it-
love dogs.
Not that it, yeah. If you don't train it properly, I
you.
mean,
I feel like cats are harder to train.
You
too.
think they're more unpredictable?
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
I don't
And
trust
I don't
them.
think they love you as much as a dog.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, obviously, cat people are gonna say otherwise, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never had a cat, so I can't.
I mean, one of our friends
Yeah.
is a cat lady through and through. Two
Isn't
of
it
them.
two?
yeah.
Two of
So
them.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure all you cat lovers, I'm sure you love your cat. I've
fucking
never
dead.
had a cat, so I can't say, and I
Yeah.
will never have a cat.
Yeah.
But to each its own.
Yeah, we're
But-
just naturally dog people.
Yeah,
we're
dog people.
But I love all animals.
Yeah.
But yeah, more of a dog person for sure.
All right. So who is more of a diva?
The person who just asked the question. That's probably the easiest question on here. There is no
Yeah.
question about it. Nancy
Yeah,
is
yeah.
what do you call that? Like a name brand whore? Is that what they a brand whore?
Is
Some
that-
shit
is that
like
really a
that?
term?
Or
I've
a
never
brand
heard that
slut?
before.
I don't know. Maybe I'm making this shit
I've
up.
never
I
but-
heard
think you
that.
are.
No,
but-
I'm pretty sure I've like heard someone say that or like
Yeah.
in a show or something.
Yeah.
I've never heard that.
No?
No, never.
A brand something. I don't know. Comment
know,
below.
but-
There's a term
But
for it.
if you're trying to refer to her as like the girl from Confessions of a Shopaholic,
Yeah, or like Legally Blonde.
Yeah,
that's what mom
that's
always.
her.
Mom
Yes.
always
Yeah.
compares you to
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nancy's definitely. I think it's
A bougie
Nancy
bitch.
on top.
That's what I like
Then
to
I'm
say.
like in the middle.
Yes.
And then Lise is not bougie at all.
No.
Is that
Yep.
where it's like
Yeah.
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 Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Nancy.
That's me.
All right. Number 6. Who is better at keeping a secret?
Not me.
Are any of us good
I
at
don't
keeping a
think
secret?
I don't think we all can keep a
Is like,
secret.
do you think? Okay. Is it like, how about in general, and then a secret between us? Because I think a secret between us, none of us. We always.
What do you mean in general? Like a secret from someone else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't
Like,
do
who
that.
can keep a secret?
I-
Who's better at keeping a secret?
I think all my secrets you guys know about.
Lise would be the worst.
I
Yeah,
am
for
absolutely
sure.
the worst.
Between us three, they're like, we try. We're always like,
Yeah.
oh, she told me that, but don't tell her that. And I'm like, no, don't worry. And then by the end of the week, we all know that
Yeah.
everyone knows. Like, there's no secrets
Well, like
here.
if it's somebody else's
But-
secret, like I literally call them like right away, and I'm like, guess what?
Yeah.
And then I'll
Yeah,
be like,
so
but
that-
if
Yeah,
you find
yeah.
out, don't be like I said
I
anything.
don't
Yeah.
know. I think
Yeah, Lise is always the first one to
Yeah.
crack.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
her and my mom. They're
yeah,
the worst.
there's
Yeah.
no, and Elena.
yeah, yeah.
Nancy's daughter, the oldest one, Elena, she's hilarious. Anytime she would do something, she would come and she'd be like, I have a secret and I'm not going to tell you. And I'd
And
be
then
like,
she would tell.
no, but the thing is, I'd be like, okay, like whatever. And then she'd be like, okay, if you buy me a bag of chips, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like her and Lise just are always dying to tell people.
Yeah,
I
Cool
don't.
secret.
I don't.
I think I can keep a secret if I don't really care about it. Like, it depends. If it's something exciting, I'm like, no, I'm gonna call you guys and tell you. If it's something where I don't really care too much about it, I could keep it and like
Yeah. I
honestly
guess
forget about
I
it.
don't know. I don't know that one.
I think maybe me,
Sure.
because I think you're.
She's pretty bad with mom.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. You call one of us or mom.
Yeah.
I think it would be me, y'all.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
I think you're next.
Next one. Do you believe in ghosts?
I'll answer
Yes.
for Lise 100% yes.
She goes looking for ghosts.
I swear to
which
God, I
I
do.
don't know why. Like,
Lise used to love what was that show?
Ghost Adventures.
Ghost
And
Adventures.
then
God.
I think it's called A Haunting or like The Haunting.
She'll watch this shit at night,
Yeah.
alone. Like, it doesn't even matter.
yeah,
Like,
there's no
you'll-
way I would do that. But.
Yeah.
Now, question for you: would you stay at one of those haunted houses?
I don't think she would, and that's the thing.
No.
I want to. Remember,
Yeah.
was it you that I was telling that I wanted to go to The Shining,
the
hotel?
like
No,
those houses.
I don't fuck with that. I like to
Because
watch
she's scared
it.
of it, because she really believes in
No,
it.
I really believe in it, so I wouldn't be scared of it because of everything I've
but
seen that
wouldn't
happens.
you want to?
no,
No.
because she watches those, and there's episodes where like things happen.
Yeah.
to
Then
them.
why do you watch him?
Because it's good.
I mean,
It's entertaining.
Lise likes to be
I guess.
scared.
I like
guess.
to
She
be
likes
scared.
well, that's what I did. That's why
But I
I
don't
figured
wanna
she
do
would
that.
want
You're
to
like, you
go.
wouldn't wanna
I don't
be
like.
there?
I don't want it to happen to me though. Like I like
Yeah,
that.
but there's other people there.
Yeah, but that doesn't stop it from happening
No.
to you.
No, but
like Ghost Adventures. Zach has gotten attacked so many times, and he's with the group.
right.
Remember, you had put on a movie for me that was like about a house.
The
Remember?
haunting in
Amityville
Indiana.
horror. Like you wouldn't go to that house?
No, hell no. You got me
Anyway,
fucked up.
she put on a movie for me.
From the one in Indiana, Gary, Indiana.
Yeah, that one. I probably watched the first 10 minutes and then she left. And as soon as she left, I turned it off because
Yeah.
it gives me just, it like, I like to be happy.
Because that
I
was
don't like to
that was based
feel-
on a true
Yeah, I
story.
wouldn't- I
Yeah,
wouldn't-
and it was creepy. It
I
was
wouldn't
freaking
go to
me
that
out.
either. I don't believe in ghosts.
Yeah, Nancy doesn't. I do.
Yeah.
I don't go seeking out shows or anything like that with Lise. I only believe in them.
I don't believe in ghosts, but I do believe in the afterlife. Like if someone
Okay.
passes away, like I do believe that they come and like contact you.
But
like,
isn't that a ghost?
well? I don't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't classify that as a ghost. I,
I
Because
don't think
they're coming
I
to,
don't
like,
think
visit
a ghost
you.
has to be like a negative.
No,
like, to
it
where
could
they're
be like a
attacking
ghost,
you.
like a positive ghost where they're coming just to like get closure and like leave.
yeah, but that would be like.
I think if you're dead and you come back, you're a ghost. Even
Yeah.
if you come back and like don't do anything.
There's
I
like
don't know.
bad ghosts and there's good
I guess
ghosts.
we can agree to disagree. All right, next question.
Wait, no, I didn't get to answer. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I
Oh.
believe in ghosts, and it's
You
because
did say that.
it's because I've seen them.
You said I believe in ghosts.
Did I say that?
I don't remember.
Okay,
Yeah, you
well, just to
did.
clarify, I believe in them, and I have stories because I've seen them. So,
Okay.
And that's
we
crazy
could-
because I've never seen them, but I still
But
believe
you
in
believe
them.
more than I
Yeah.
did until But we could do an episode on ghosts because I have stories.
That would be a great
Oh,
yeah.
episode.
God.
If you want to hear ghost stories, I have legit
So
real
we'll
ones.
actually put a Q&A in our
Oh, we'll do a
Instagram.
poll.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
on our
poll.
stories.
We'll do
if
a
you
poll.
guys
You-
want us
you
to do
guys
them.
can tell
Yeah.
us, like, do you believe in ghosts or
Yeah.
not?
Or
Yeah.
if you want us to have an episode on our ghost stories.
Yeah, because they're real. I have them.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Okay.
All
I'll
right.
do episode. The
Don't
ones
you
I've seen.
shut the fire. Oh my god.
Lisa's
Lisa's like, you'll talk about your experiences
Oh my
and I'll talk
gosh.
about shit I've heard.
I've seen.
Okay. All right. Question 8. Who is your favorite Disney princess? A nice change of direction.
How about we do if we know each other's favorite Disney princess.
Well, I know yours is the Little Mermaid.
What,
Ariel.
Ariel.
what if she didn't know that?
I know that.
She knows that. Who
Ariel
doesn't
and
know that?
Belle.
Yeah, fuck. And yours is Rapunzel.
Yeah.
That was easy.
That was easy.
We're Disney fans.
I
Like,
love
of course,
Rapunzel.
we
Yeah.
discussed this in
All
depth.
So next question: who is the most introverted and extroverted?
Lise is the most introverted.
Yes, I think I'm in the middle
Yeah.
because I can be either or depending on the situation. So I think I'm in the middle.
Yeah.
Whereas you're just extroverted.
I'm extroverted.
Yeah.
I'm like, if I'm out, whoever, like my cashier, like literally anyone I walk past, I'll have a conversation with them. I'll talk to anyone, anywhere, at all times.
Yeah.
Whereas Nancy, you're very extroverted with our friends and like people you know.
Yeah.
And sometimes strangers too.
Yeah. It
but
depends on the situation.
yeah, but not to the level where
No,
I'm at.
no.
Yeah, I love
I
talking
guess
to
it
people.
just depends on the situation and my mood.
Yeah.
Because, you know, sometimes I'm just like, I'm not feeling it. And I'm just like, don't talk to me.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'll
Yeah.
talk to everyone.
Yeah.
Always. And Lise is very
Just don't talk to
introverted.
me.
Yeah. But that's not to say you're rude. Like, you're very
No.
polite and very,
Yeah.
like, social and nice to everyone.
But I feel like
you don't
when
go
I'm out
of
in
your way.
public, I do talk to them like the cashiers and like at work.
Like, if they talk to you, you're going to talk. And
Yeah.
it's not forced.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know. But you don't seek out people.
No, I don't.
You don't go out and you're like, let me go find people to talk to today or hang out with. Like,
Yeah.
that's not
right.
you.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So next question. I know what she thinks. That one.
What?
Who is the funniest?
Oh, me. Hands down. Easy. Hilarious. Yeah. I'm the
All right.
funniest.
Okay. Well,
right.
let her think that.
Next
Next
question.
question.
In what world
Whatever.
is are any of y'all funnier than me? I'm the funniest. All right, number 11. Who has the most attitude?
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's a hard one. I don't know. Nancy, Lise. Like, it depends on the day. Definitely one of them too. But I don't know. I
think-
go back and forth. I feel like
I
every
think
week.
it
To be
just-
Yeah, you do.
honest,
I think it just
It's hard.
depends. Like, I think we actually would be equal.
I
don't-
think we would be
I
equal.
think so too. I think you
Yeah.
guys like trade. I
Yeah.
think like you guys can never just both be like joyful to be around. Like, it's like.
Well, to be fair, being around you isn't that joyful.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
literally
I think
any
the common
person-
denominator is her.
First of all, that's just y'all, period. Regardless of who you're around, y'all are just, I don't know.
I just feel like you bring out the worst in me.
I think
Yeah, you too. Yeah, I think so
you
too.
like how they're turning this around. Like, people don't like happiness.
You know what though?
They don't
You know
like
what though? To be fair,
joy.
she's not a mom. So
Yeah.
she doesn't.
Who?
You. So
Oh, bull fucking shit. Y'all have been this way our entire
No,
lives.
no,
Do not give me
no,
that bullshit.
no.
If anything, I think you got better.
whatever.
I think it used to be you would take the crown throughout our entire life up until you guys had kids. Then I feel like Lise was giving you a run for your money. Like, before that,
thanks.
was it not like easy? Would you not have answered like without even thinking, Nancy, when we were like fucking 22?
yeah.
Well, again, because I didn't like them. So
Okay, one of you two. Let's just say that.
yeah,
You'll share
yeah.
the crown.
yeah, we'll share it. We'll
Yeah.
share it. Okay.
Okay, who did the best in school? Me.
I did.
Or maybe you are the
Okay,
funniest.
okay.
You got jokes
All right.
today.
So I guess it's her.
It's me.
But that's because, to be fair, I don't think I ever tried my hardest.
Yeah, I
I
don't
was too
think so.
focused in band, so that was my life.
I
You
think
tried to quit band.
literally I had to force
Okay.
this girl. She had already quit and I had to go talk to your instructor. And I was a like,
But to be fair, I was the oldest, so I think
what the fuck does that have to do with anything?
that my parents made mistakes, and I was like the trial child.
What does that have to do with you in school?
Because they focus more on you.
Bullshit. First off, if there are any other middle children, whatever, out there, y'all know you're overlooked. The attention goes on the oldest and the youngest. The middle child is
No, no, no.
forgotten.
No, because she wasn't in school yet.
What?
Like they focus more on you during schoolwork.
What are you
Whereas,
talking
like,
about?
me, it was like they didn't know what they were doing, so it was like, okay, you figure it out on your own. Like, by the
When
time- by
did
the time
mom
they
and
got-
dad help me with my
Dad
homework?
did.
My father?
Yes. You don't
Girl.
remember that? Ask mom.
There's
would-
nothing my dad could have helped me with.
Well,
What,
he
what,
did.
math?
You know what? Funny story. You want to say that, but my dad is the one that taught me how to read.
Funny
You see?
story,
Nobody-
funny
they didn't teach me how to read.
One day, my dad took me to pick up my report card, and he didn't even know my name or my birthday, so I had to say it for myself.
Don't feel special. He doesn't. He still doesn't know any of our fucking
But he knows
birthdays.
Adam's.
He knows the kids. he
Yeah,
knows the
he knows the
grandkids.
grandkids.
He knows all of
Adam.
them. Yeah.
Adam.
No, he knows all of them. He listed them, but ours I don't know if
Yeah.
he pretends, but
All right.
okay,
Next
that got off
question.
topic.
Yeah.
Okay, me, I'm the best. All right, who's the messiest?
Her.
Bullshit.
She dirty, y'all.
In what fucking world?
You should see her car.
The messy. My car is not dirty. The
Dad
messiest
cleans
is
it.
Lise.
Yeah, because dad cleans it.
Okay. Sorry, my dad loves me.
All right. So
The
who would
messiest
be
is
it?
Lise. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. You are like on the border. You're not messy. You just like, you like clutter like my mother.
I do not
Both
like
of y'all.
clutter.
You say that, but you guys can't keep your kitchen table cleared to save your life.
You went over, and my kitchen table was cleared.
That was
Okay,
one time that I went
I
over
have-
and your kitchen
I
table
have
was cleared.
flowers on my counter.
You're gonna tell me you don't use your napkin holder to
There
put
is
your
no
mail?
Go up in
and
my
you
kitchen.
scrunchies,
There is no
fucking
more
lighters, like
I
anything
haven't had
you
a
could possibly.
napkin holder in my table for like months.
Okay, well now that's new, and I'm very proud of you.
Okay,
Shout
in my
out you.
defense, I don't have a lot of places, a lot of storage in my house.
That's not a fucking excuse. If you know how to declutter, if you know how to organize, you can do it.
Whatever. Again, we live different
She
lives.
has a huge ass house. She has no excuse. I have excuses.
Yeah.
I don't have a napkin
You
holder.
don't have an excuse.
I have an excuse.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. It's not that
There's
big.
one
Oh
thing
my
to not
gosh.
have space.
Here
I
we
have
go,
gone
guys.
to your
Here
house
we go,
before
guys.
where there like is so much shit on that table that like needed to be put away. So no. One thing is space. One thing is just fucking coming home and just throwing shit wherever the hell it goes and then
Sorry,
forgetting
y'all.
about it.
All right.
All right, next question.
Which is, who is the most organized? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Right here.
OCD, like for real.
It's not OCD.
It
it's
is
just
OCD.
An organized home.
All right, next question.
Yeah.
Is
Who's
it-
the hardest worker?
An organized home is an
Who's the
organized
hardest
mind.
worker?
Okay, happy
Who
home.
would you say is the
happy
hardest worker?
mind.
Nancy.
Thank you.
You see how it's easy for me to give other people their flowers, but it like
All right, next question.
it kills them
Yes.
inside
Next
to like
question.
admit when
Next
I'm better
question.
at something,
All
which
right,
is
so
majority
I am
of
the
the things.
hardest
Question.
worker.
Oh, I can't stand you. This is our last episode.
Girl, bye.
What?
Next question.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
the hardest worker. So next
Yeah,
question.
I have no problem saying that because whatever.
Uh-huh.
Okay, who got into trouble more at school?
Oh, okay.
Nancy.
We should have skipped that question. It
Or
was-
you.
No, it was me. It was me.
It was you, right? Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it was Nancy, hands down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Looking
Go
at
ahead.
me like if I was even an option.
Well,
You want me to bring up the shit that you did in
let's
school?
You
see.
want me
This
to bring
goes-
up the time you
No.
kidnapped me?
Oh
This
my
ties in.
God.
This ties into the podcast because funny story, I would always get in trouble
all the time.
when we were younger. They would always call my mom that I wouldn't shut the fuck up in class.
Yeah, she talked too much. That
I
was
talked too much,
always the problem.
and that was always an issue apparently. But
And now look at us turning it into something.
yeah, so yeah.
Yeah.
All right, next question. Where
are
are we? Okay, who's the most generous?
Lise. Don't make that face. We know this. It's Lise. Fun fact, when we were little, we would get an allowance every
Oh
week.
my God, yes. Yeah,
And-
you're right.
And
You're right.
Lise would literally just be like, "You guys want this?" And she would give us her money.
Yeah, she would split it.
like she just, and we were like,
But you know what?
"It's money."
You didn't want stuff either.
I didn't want as much as Lise, but I don't remember.
Yeah, because like sometimes like when we were younger, we would go to the store and my dad would ask her
Yeah.
like, "What do you want?"
Yeah.
And then she'd be like, "Nothing."
Yeah.
And then I'm like, "Okay, well, can I take her?"
I know, dead ass. And then she would walk out with
and then I
double.
would walk out with double. So I was like, "High five, girl! Thank you."
Yeah. Because I've never needed stuff to bring me happiness.
Oh my
I'm,
gosh!
you know,
Whatever.
Live minimally, live happily.
Whatever. I got the Backstreet Boys CD along with the Britney Spears CD. Throwback, y'all.
Yeah.
So,
And I would find a nice little purse.
oh, Jesus
And
Christ.
that's what I would walk out
Yes,
with.
literally.
But yeah, I think Lise is the most
Yeah.
generous. So I don't need much, but Lise would like just give it
Yeah.
to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She would just be like, "Here you go." And we'd be like, "Okay." And then mom would get mad because she thought we would take it from you.
Yeah, and I'm
we'd-
like, no, she
We'd
gave
be like,
it
"She
to us."
literally handed it to us."
Yeah.
You would just give it to us.
I'm just a nice person.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, Lise is the most generous. Who's the most creative? Me, obviously.
Oh God.
Next question. Who's mom's favorite?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's between Nancy and Lise. She complains that I don't call her as much as you guys do.
Yeah, she does complain
yeah.
about that. I'm
Yeah.
gonna give it to Nancy because she has a whole album.
I do have a whole
Oh my
album.
That
Yeah.
doesn't mean shit.
Yeah, but you know what? Yes. Yeah, me and her, I think we're equally on the phone with my mother.
Yeah.
We're on the
Yeah.
phone with our mom all day, and she just it's like
I call her sometimes. I answer her calls.
You
Yeah.
don't call her though.
Yeah.
Whereas me and Nancy, we call her numerous times a day.
yeah. But it's also
But you guys
because
have kids.
yeah, I was just gonna say that, but it's also because she watches our kids, so like
Yeah.
obviously we want to check up on
You
them.
guys call to check on them, and then you guys just kind of like
Yeah,
keep
just
the
chit-chat,
conversation
yeah.
going.
Yeah, or vice versa. My mom will be at home and she'll call us to check in on our kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, last time I think me and mom were talking about it, and I was like, "Who do you think could go a day without talking to you on the phone?" And she was like
You?
trying to think of no between you
Oh,
two.
between
And
us
she
two.
was like, she was like, "I'm not sure." She's like, "You're really the only one who doesn't care to call me." And I
Yeah.
was like, "Oh my god,
I
I
don't know.
call
I
you
don't know who it would
sometimes."
be.
I don't either.
Like
Yeah.
I'm on the phone with y'all, but I can go a few days without talking to
that's
any
like
of y'all.
that depending. Like if she doesn't have any of our kids,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think if Oliver was home, it would be me.
I was about to say that if you have your kids, like if they're with you
Yeah.
and you're with Oliver, you can go a day.
I think so.
Whereas Nancy, I think even if she's with Tyler, Elena, and
I'll
Adam,
find a way to call her.
You'll
Yeah.
call.
Yeah.
We were on a whole ass. Okay, hold on. Quick
Oh
like
my gosh.
segue. Were we Canada?
Aruba.
Oh, was that recent? No, but
Yes.
this has happened multiple times, so maybe
Well,
I'm thinking of
whatever.
a different time.
Yeah.
But yeah, Aruba's a good example. We were on a whole ass trip, right? And then we go to bed, whatever. We wake up the next day, and Auntie's like, "We're gonna have breakfast at this place." Blah blah. We get there, and she's like, "Oh, so this happened." Blah 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 blah. And I'm like, how are you possibly up to date with what's going on at home? We're on a whole ass other country in the middle
Yeah.
of the ocean.
Yeah.
And she didn't miss a beat. Like she was still on, she knew exactly what was happening, exactly
I had
what
to
was
call
going
my
down.
mom because she had my son.
But it wasn't a quick like, how's Adam? Is he good? Okay, cool. Click. No,
No, you got all the
You were
tea.
like, so what's going on with Lise? What's going on with this?
Well,
and like
I mean, if you guys have, she's most on mothers, you know that. Like, of
I
course
mean,
she's
yeah.
gonna fill me in on everything, and I'm not gonna say no.
yeah, I would just text her, I'm alive.
Yeah, yeah.
See you when I'm
Well, that's why we're the favorite. Anyways,
Whatever.
well, it brings us to our next question. Who's dad's favorite?
Now that's my moment to shine right here. I'm definitely dad's favorite. I'm the closest to my dad. I'm
I
closer.
think so.
I'm
Yeah.
close. I'm obviously closer
Yeah.
to my mom because girls are just naturally closer
Yeah.
to their moms.
No, but I
think
think me and Nancy take mom and you take dad.
Uh-huh.
yeah, for
Yeah.
100%. I have the closest relationship with my dad.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's just awkward for me.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't know why.
At least it feels awkward because he's a man, and I'm like
Yeah.
acting like he's not your whole father.
Right.
But no, yeah, I'm definitely the closest to my dad. All right, where were we?
11.
I can't even find
21.
that. Huh?
Well, I'll go then.
Yeah.
Who
please.
is the most
even find
likely
it.
to be on time? That would be
Nancy.
me.
Nancy, 100%.
I don't know.
Oh my god, I know your mouth did not just open.
Yes, it did.
No, I'm
yes,
not
it
saying it
did.
would be me.
Oh.
I was saying I don't think any of us would be on time because
Yeah,
she
it
was
would be.
Nancy's
she
punctual.
was she
Yeah.
was late to Katie's baptism.
That was
Oh
one
my
time.
god. And you chose like
That
you
was one
couldn't
time.
have picked a worse possible
That was
time.
one time.
question that's not on here, who holds grudges?
Yeah, it's her.
Lise has like
Because
a
out
mental
of all
note.
of the events you picked
To
a
be
baptism.
Because
fair.
Nancy's normally
To be
punctual. Like she's
fair,
normally on time
though,
for
like,
everything.
And don't think you were getting ready because you showed up in fucking shorts and a shirt.
Well, first of all, I wasn't in shorts.
or jeans,
Like,
whatever.
I used to remember what she
Second-
wore. It's
secondly-
She's
crazy.
like, I was getting ready, and then she shows up like that.
Secondly, she could have warned us that it was at a place where there was no goddamn parking.
There was a parking lot.
So yeah, that parking lot was full,
Yeah,
and then
it was-
outside, like
you know when it wasn't that full? For people that got their
Well, I have a son and a daughter who likes to take forever.
Alina
No.
didn't go there ready
But
either.
you're punk girl.
Yeah,
No, she
yeah,
did not.
exactly.
But you're punctual. Yeah, for everything.
Most
Yeah.
of the time,
Except-
I'm punctual.
Just except
Yeah.
Do I
important
have
events,
a
I
couple
guess.
mishaps? Sure.
She was late that
Well,
one time. At least will never let her live it
It
down.
was
Apparently.
a baptism.
But overall, yeah, Nancy's 100% the one that's more likely to be on time. All right, next question.
Take it away.
Who is most likely, or no, who is always late?
You.
Me.
Actually, well, yeah.
But I feel like this year I've gotten better.
You have.
Yeah, you have. I think
I think now it's her,
Yeah,
but
it's
for
her.
most of all of our lives,
All of our lives,
up until
it
like
was her.
mid 2024,
You know what? I'm
it was.
punctual with my own time. If I tell you I'll be there at that time, I'll be there at that
No, you
time.
won't.
Whether
You
it's
won't.
2 hours late.
It's been like 2 months of that, girl.
yeah,
Relax.
that's why where I'm late.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
no,
I tell you.
No. 2 months of like when you tell us the time you're actually there.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's very recent. So
Oh,
that's
yeah.
not like a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, whatever time she says, we just add another hour to it.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
Which-
I tell you when I'm gonna be late, and I'll be late at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that used to be me where they would have to lie
Yeah.
and tell me that we were
Yeah.
doing something an hour
Yeah.
earlier.
I will say, yeah, you did get much better.
I'm
Yeah.
making progress.
Yeah.
I'm getting better. So I
Yeah.
think it would be Lise now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Currently.
it would be me. Currently.
Used to be me. Now I think it's Lise.
Yes.
Who was the most spoiled?
Me.
Nancy materialistically.
Yes.
As far as everything else, Lise. She never got in trouble for shit. We would get disciplined. We would like
Here we go.
Lise, she was
Yeah,
the
but-
golden child because
but-
she was the baby.
But
They would let her do anything.
was.
It is still like we fuck up. If me and Nancy fuck up, my dad will go in on us. Lise fucks up. Oh, it's okay, mija. It's okay. He'll
Yeah.
like laugh it off. I'm
Yeah.
like, you would have talked so much shit to me if I
I
did
don't
that.
know why.
But because
the
it's
last
Lise,
child, like they can't discipline
they're so
her.
soft.
I'm turning 27 this year, and he still offered to sign for my car.
Of course he did. Well, actually, he signed my car too. But Lise gets to like he just doesn't. He's never hard on you.
Yeah.
Ever.
He spoils you.
Ever. My
Yeah.
mom is hard on her.
Mom is
but
a little more equal.
It's more.
Mom
But-
be fake though.
But they still
Baby her.
Lise,
Yeah.
Lise gets babied
Yeah.
still.
Next question. Who is the peacekeeper?
Christina.
Yeah, that would be her.
Yeah, that's me, hands down.
Can't be
I'm,
me.
I'm the one that gets called when they used to get into a fight, and I
Which
have to
I
like
feel like
talk
hasn't
them
happened in
down.
years.
No, actually,
Yeah,
no.
we've been like really.
Not you, me and you.
Who?
Me and her
Oh,
haven't
you
gotten
and
in a
Nancy.
fight
Yeah, we used to fight
in
all
like
the
a
time.
year.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Years, I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's been a minute.
yeah.
You,
I
fight
think
with,
we're due.
You, I still fight with.
but not bad.
No,
We just
but-
like bicker a lot
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm definitely the peacekeeper. Like in the family, I think it's me and mom. But if it's just between us three, it's definitely me
Yeah.
who like makes sure nobody kills each other and like talks them off the ledge. Lise would
Whereas she
have
would tell
jump.
you, like, kill them.
Yeah.
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 I would.
Lise would be like, pull up.
Yeah.
That's Lise.
And
You go to her if you want to get fired up.
Yeah.
You go to me if you want to like get
Yeah.
some reason talked
And
into you.
and I'll tell you the truth. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, I won't side with you if you're wrong. And
Nancy will just she'll like directly get to the point.
Yeah.
Whereas me, like I kind of like I cater to you.
yeah,
I cater to people and like how their
Yeah.
personality is, and I approach it that way. Whereas Nancy, it's like it could be 10 people with 10 different personalities, and she's gonna say the exact same shit word for word for each person.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, we hope you enjoyed all of the questions. One thing we're going to do in every episode is end it with an inspirational quote or story, just because we like to be positive and grow and learn. So we thought that would be fun. So this week, we're going to hear from Nancy.
Yay! All right. So my quote of the day is, "Everything comes to you at the right time. Be patient. Your time will come." So I chose
I
that
love
one.
that.
Yeah, I chose that one because that's pretty much how my life turned out.
Yeah.
So I wasn't expecting anything, but then somehow, right place, right time, and I couldn't be happier. So
Yeah, I feel like your life ended up, you got exactly what you wanted, just not at the time that you thought it was
Right.
going
Yeah.
to happen.
Mhm.
But
Yep.
you still
Patience
got to
was
there.
key.
patience was
Yeah,
key.
for sure.
Yeah, it definitely came when I was not looking. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's another thing. Yeah, but
I really like that. I think it's hard to do like in the moment.
Yeah.
I think when you're going through things, it's hard to be like, okay, this is the plan.
It's hard
Yeah.
to
It's
look
gonna,
at the
like-
rainbow
Yeah,
when you're
yeah.
going through a storm, you know?
Yeah,
yeah,
for sure. But I like that.
yes.
Okay. Well, I think that is all we have for this week's episode. We hope you enjoy. If you did, please like,
Yes.
share,
And
subscribe,
subscribe.
all that
Yes.
stuff.
Yes.
And we will see you next week.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.